Hello.
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 Hello. Of course.
Put them on. They're upside down. Want me to put them on for you? Look at that nerd.
Well, look. Daddy! A pizza? Pizza?
Let's have some pizza.
What's this one?
You're just having all kinds of fun today, aren't you? Watch out for the Legos and the train.
Hungry, 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 hungry,
Clark learned a new word this week.
hungry.
How are we looking here? Pizza's ready. Go get in your chair. Grab some pizza.
A fork, a fork, a fork,
Mm-hmm.
a fork.
Yummy.
Chewy, chewies, chewies, chewies.
Yeah, the trees are out here and also a lot of snow out here. Well, I don't know if that's gonna work. It's always good to try your new environment and see what you can get done.
Don't.
Take a big bite.
I'm tasty. I got a pizza. Pizza's delicious. Delicious.
You like your pizza, huh?
I'm free. I'm free.
You can help me with my video, but you gotta go down for a nap.
Hi, baby.
Oh, she got you. Sorry, buddy. Nap time. Now that Clark Man's asleep, I have a couple little home improvements to do here this afternoon that I thought I would take you along with me on. I went to Kmart and picked up a few things, and I'll show you what we're going to work on today, starting from easiest to hardest. First thing, 2 new lights for the stove. The range above our stove blew out the other day, so I have these to replace. The next job after that is going to be fixing our toilet. This is a flapper, and right now our toilet's leaking, and I think this is going to fix that. Finally, the job that's kind of up in the air is this is the part that I'm trying to replace on a lamp in our living room, and this is the part that I bought. They kind of look similar, and I'm hoping that that fixes our problem there. So let's get started. As I mentioned, I'm starting out super easy, and Cody's actually making fun of me for this, but we're gonna replace these. These are 40-watt appliance bulbs, and I'm putting them up in here. This is our range, and I actually put a light bulb in there. That's one that's way too big, but it worked temporarily while it was dark. So we're gonna put these bad boys in here and hopefully have some light. How do you like that sound, babe? Moment of truth. Ta-da! I will say one thing in doing this, I didn't realize how cool these look inside. Check that out. That's kind of awesome. Anyway, our first fix is done. Hopefully you found that wildly educational. Now let's move on to our next fix. This fix takes us into the bathroom. Just gotta take this off. The problem that we're having here is this flapper. When it comes down sometimes from flushing the toilet, it doesn't seat properly on there, which is causing the toilet to leak. And we're going through a lot of water and it's pretty wasteful. So I think this little $2 fix should probably do it. I was trying to be speedy with my purchases, so I just ran over to Kmart, which is like a minute away from where I work, as opposed to going to Lowe's. So this was the only flapper they have. And unfortunately, this one doesn't quite match the one that's in the toilet right now. But according to the back of this, you can cut the top part of this off, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this right here because I don't need all of this. And just to show that a little better, here's the one that I'm gonna be using, and here's the one that's in use. See how much less material's at the top of that, so we'll cut that off and Before I go crazy cutting this, I think I'm gonna take this one out so I can compare it. First thing you wanna do is shut the water off. And then just flush the toilet. Okay. Now I'll take this one off, which isn't an easy thing to do with the camera in the way. Unclip that. Okay, and that's off. You can see how this rubber kind of degraded over time, and I'm pretty sure that's what my problem is here. Ooh, one thing I don't like is this plastic chain. This one has a metal chain, which is a little nicer. Oh well, I guess I'll just stick with it. I have to say, outside of the chain, this one does seem a lot nicer. Check out how much bigger that is. So I think maybe that'll seal a little better. Of course, this feels a lot stronger, probably because this one's been underwater for God knows how long. But the reason I want to take this out is so I can kind of compare this, and I guess I'm just going to cut it right past that spot right there. And in the event you couldn't figure that out for yourself, it says cut with an arrow pointing right there where I'm going to be cutting. Done. The one last thing I'm going to do just to make my life really easy here, you see where this clip is that goes onto the handle? I'm going to take this one off and I'm going to put it in the same exact spot over there. That way I don't have to do any kind of measuring or adjustment after I put this in. Easy as that. We'll go back to this terrible shot that I'm trying to get here. Just put this on here like that. Debating whether to cut the rest of that off. We'll see. I know you probably can't see hardly anything that I'm doing right now, but I'm just clipping that on, and we're putting that on just like that. That looks to be in order, so let's turn the water back on. I don't hear any leaks. I think this fix is done. Actually, there is one more thing that I want to do. We don't need all that. Now that we're done with the two real easy jobs that I knew I could fix, we get into the one that I'm not 100% sure I'll be able to do, and that is fixing this lamp right here. The other night, this thing just stopped working. I changed the bulbs out. No bulbs worked in it, and I think it has to do with, hopefully, the switch that's on it. So that's what I showed you a little bit earlier in the video. I went and I bought this, and I'm gonna try to put this on and hopefully get the light to work again. And here's a better look at this lamp if you haven't seen our other videos before. It's kind of cool because you can move it around a little bit and everything swings on it every which way, but that's the part that I'm trying to get to right here. Always gotta capture the unboxings. So it looks like this part I don't need, but this part here I do. You know, that just slides out through the bottom. And then I'm gonna take these two wires that are here, which I'm not sure, of course this is unplugged. I'm not sure which one's negative, which one's positive, but I have a 50-50 shot, and I'm gonna put them through each of these sides here, and hopefully this will work. And I should note, this old one that I had kind of had like one of these things on it that turns like that, which I kind of like. Unfortunately, they didn't have one of those, so it's gonna be one of these ones that I guess I'll have to get used to. First thing is to unscrew these a little bit so you can allow the wire to get in between the screw and the metal piece. And again, I don't know which side's which, so I'm just gonna do it like this and we'll see what happens. So you just kind of wrap that wire around there, and even though you can't see anything because of my hands, I'll give you a quick shot of what this looks like. So there you go. You can see the wire completely wrapped around there. If you're an electrician watching this, you're probably shaking your head right now that this is wrong, but we'll see. On this side you can't see as well because it's so dark, but I have it just wrapped around the same way as this side is. Now before I put that all back together, I want to go grab a light bulb and test it out. This one will do. And this thing is plugged in back behind the couch, which I have to say is not the most convenient place for a plug. There we go. Okay, let's give it a shot. No. Didn't fix it. Oh man. Yeah, I'll try a different light bulb. We'll see. We'll take this one out. We'll try a different bulb. Let's try this one. Nope. I've got one more idea before I lose hope. Let's unplug it. We'll try this outlet over here. It wasn't the light. It's that outlet. That outlet's bad. I don't even think I needed to fix it. Well, this is good news and bad news because I didn't need to fix that, but the problem is I now have a bad outlet, which I'm not 100% sure on how to fix. But we do have a light. It just so happens to be that it's plugged in across the stairs here. Okay, I should be able to get back there. Let's see what we got back here. We got a bunch of Clark's toys. And then I think this is the culprit. Of course, I don't have an extra outlet anywhere nearby. Let me try plugging it at the top. Nope. Let's move this closer over here. I want to try one other thing. Okay. So yeah, it's just that outlet. If you think about it, 2 out of 3 fixes really isn't that bad, but I might be able to say 3 out of 3 on a technicality on this light because my fix did actually work. It just so happened to be that wasn't the problem. And I guess you'll have to tune in next time on Greg's Simple Fixes, and we will try to fix an outlet. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little video. I thought it'd be fun to run around and do some quick little fixes around the house. Unfortunately, it didn't turn out 100% my way, but such is life. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. What's behind your couch? See, some good came of this. Plus, I got an extension cord, so we can make this work for at least right now. Good as new.